pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Annie L. Brown. Present. Deborah Ellis. Bernice Frazier.
Present.
Noah Hopkins.
Present.
Rufus Carson.
Here.
Joe Ellis.
Present.
Ellis Hall.
Here.
Rhonda McLeod.
Here.
Benjamin Rackley.
Here.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Review the agenda and see if there's any additions or corrections that you'd like to make at this time. If not, the chair will entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
I move that we accept the agenda for the September meeting as written.
Okay, it's been moved and... Did you second that, Mr. Ellis?
Yes, I did.
It's been moved and properly second that we accept the adoption of the agenda as presented. All in favor, say yay.
Yay.
Nays have the same sign. Motion passed. At this time, we want to open up for public comments from citizens. We ask that you limit it to 2 minutes and no more than 2 speakers on the same subject.
And we came out and talked to everybody, and we came over to the fire department, police department, and everybody expressed the interest for us to come over and do ground ambulance work as well. So we gave it some thought, and we're already your guys' neighbor here in Tallahassee. We operate in 5 different counties. We think that it'd be a good fit for our company. So what we're doing now is preparing a countywide ambulance contract. And what that means is we're going to have we're drawing the contract up now. We've already talked to the county commission and each individual city. What we'll do is we'll do a contract to provide ambulance service countywide in Macon County, and we'll be the sole provider, 911 contracted provider for Macon County, and also in those will be included the city of Tuskegee, the city of Shorter, Notasulga, Franklin, and also we're including Tuskegee University. So all of those entities will be covered under the ambulance contract. So Macon County doesn't have a contracted provider, if you will, at this time. So that's what we're working on. It's my hope to have that done before the end of the year. I think we'll probably have it done a lot sooner than that, but we've already purchased the ambulances to do this over here with. Those are on order, so they'll be coming in shortly. So that's what we're about. That's what we're doing, and that's what our agenda is. And we've got a lot of good support, and hopefully you guys can maybe we can entertain being housed here. I know the facility is perfect for us. I think it's a perfect location. It would make sense for us to be here. So I think we would be a good partner. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Yes,
Is that contractual fee, Kurt?
No, sir. We just operate off patient revenues. Macon County is an aging population.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah,
That's why I told him, thank you.
I'm just being honest with you. The people in Macon County are covered. Most of them are Medicare patients, and we accept Medicare, and that's how we're funded. When we transport somebody at the hospital, Medicare pays us for that, and that's how we're funded. So.
Let me say this to you,
Yes.
Mr. Kirk. We appreciate you coming and speaking to us today. And as I mentioned to you earlier, we're having a retreat this weekend, and we'd really like for you to come and present to the board during the retreat.
Okay.
And we will have more time for question and answers,
I
and
understand.
detail being given, so that we don't prolong this business meeting.
Right, I understand.
So I appreciate you coming on short notice. Have any other statements from the community at this time? Okay, we're going to move to public comments from elected officials. Mr. Maxwell was here a little earlier today, and he told me he was not going to be able to come to the meeting this afternoon, but he sends his regards. Are there any other elected officials who would like to speak at this time? Okay, if not, we will move on to number 8, which is adoption of the minutes for August the 20th, 2014. believe everyone has got an advanced copy of the minutes, so are there any questions, concerns, or corrections that need to be made to the minutes at this time?
There were corrections made since Ms. Benjamin, and they're in the new minutes. I don't know if anyone else looked at them or not.
Okay. Could you state what those corrections were?
I just, we have the copies before you.
Last old.
Yes, this, on the other business, item 7, reports,
Number 7?
yes, and then under other business,
Number 7 is no comments from elected officials.
that was wrong. I'm sorry, number 12, on the other business. Come down. Says Mr. Ratcliffe informed the board of his participation in National Area Health Education Centers Program meeting, where he was a conference planner and facilitator. The meeting was held in Charlotte, North Carolina, July 7th through 11, 2014. The meeting had the largest attendance in AHAC history, exceeding 600 participants. Also, Ratcliffe reported on stroke data for Southeast Alabama and progress being made in a statewide trauma system for Alabama. Goes on to say further, Mr. Ratcliffe again asked Mr. Legrier to provide him with a copy of the agreements the community hospital have with others who are housed in the Reed Center. That's all we have all this year.
Are there any other corrections or additions to the minutes or for August the 20th?
I wasn't here on August the 20th.
Do they have you down as present?
They do.
No, she has you down as absent.
Absent.
Absent,
That's
Dr.
absent.
Hall, Rufus Carson, and Ms. Rhonda McLeod.
Okay.
If there are no other concerns or directions, the chair will entertain a motion to accept the minutes, adopt the minutes from August the 20th.
I so move.
A second.
It's been moved and properly second that we adopt the minutes for August the 20th, 2014. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed have the same right. Hearing none, the motion is passed. The payment of bills is number 9 on the agenda. Okay, the bills that you see before you right now is the payment of the clerk for the month of August, which is $200, and the reimbursement for the post office box for 1/2 a year, which is $35. Total expenditures is $235. And I think I heard someone ask for the post office box number again. It's A30214. And it's in the name of Macon County Healthcare Authority. We will be adding that as the new mailing address that was voted on at the last meeting. Okay, the chair will entertain a motion to pay the bills for the month of August. It's been moved
Second.
and properly seconded by
Dr. Hall.
Dr. Hall. All those in favor, say aye. All those opposed have the same right. Motion passed. Okay. We're gonna go over some little old business, which is the board retreat. It's going to be held September the 19th through the 20th. The location will be the Community Hospital Boardroom. And I'm asking that, at this time, we can pass out the agenda, but what I would like to do is hold the review of the agenda until later, if that's okay with everyone else.
Okay,
When we do the,
Madam Chair. Could you give, which floor is the board room on?
You come into the lobby, go to the 3rd floor, the elevator's there in the lobby. When you get off the elevators, the administration is directly to your right.
Okay.
under new business, today is our election day. And so, the election rules, from what I understand, is that we will do I will preside over the nominations and election of the secretary, the treasurer, and vice chairperson. At that time, I will then turn it over to the vice chairperson, and they will conduct the election for the chairperson. Is that agreeable to everybody? Okay. So at this time, and we will do the elections in that order. We will elect the secretary first, treasurer, and then the vice chairperson. So at this time, and we will do each position, close it out, and then do the next position. So at this time, the chair opens up the floor for nominations for secretary for Macon County Healthcare Authority.
I nominate Ms. Ann Brown.
I second.
Okay. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations for secretary of the board? Okay. At this time, the chair will close the floor on nominations for secretary for the board. And having only one nomination, they are automatically elected to the position. So our new secretary is Sister Ann Brown. For the position of treasurer, the chairman now opens the floor for nominations for treasurer.
I nominate Joe Ellis.
Mr. Joe Ellis. Any other nominations on the floor? Any other nominations from the floor? Are there any other nominations for treasurer for Macon County Healthcare Authority? Having heard none, the chairman now closes the floor on nominations for treasurer. Having only one name, that person has automatically been elected treasurer. At this time, the chair will open up the floor for nominations for vice chairperson. Nominations for vice chairperson.
Madam Chairman, I nominate Mr. Noah Hopkins.
Close enough.
Any other nominations for vice chairman? Any other nominations for vice chairman? Are there any other nominations for vice chairman for Macon County Healthcare Authority? Having heard none, the chairman now closes the floor on the position of vice chairperson for the board for Macon County Healthcare Authority. With only one name being submitted, that person has been elected vice chairperson for the Macon County Healthcare Authority. At this time, I turn the direction of the meeting over to vice chairperson Mr. Rackley to conduct elections for chairperson. I think he doesn't take position till next week. That's my understanding.
We're at nominations for chairperson. Are there nominations for chairperson?
I nominate our chairperson for these nations.
Any other nominations for chairperson? Are there other nominations for chairperson? Are there other nominations for chairperson? The nominations are closed on the said name, Bernice Frazier. Madam Chair, turn the chair back to you.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to congratulate our new officers of Macon County Healthcare Authority. They are Ann Brown as secretary, treasurer, Mr. Joe Ellis, vice chairperson, Mr. Noah Hopkins, and chairman, Ms. Bernice Frazier. Congratulations to everyone.